Great day for a real estate investor. Today is closing day. Oh, let me put on my mask. I forgot that. Put on my mask. Oh. Told you I'll be forgetting these medical masks. Okay. Got my mask on now. But like I was saying, today is closing day. Hopefully. Let's hope everything turned out all right. Let me see where I'm going. I've never been to this office before, so bear with me here. That's exactly where I'm going right here. All right, let's see. It smells like chicken in here. Oh, they having lunch. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, today is closing day. I'm supposed to be closing the deal from the house that I showed you guys earlier. It's been a really long backstory to this process, to this specific deal. But I will break that down. Hopefully we close today. And I keep saying hopefully because it's been a whirlwind process. Hopefully we get this thing knocked out today. So stay tuned. See that right there, guys? That's called the closing table. That's where every real estate investor hopes to make it, right there, the closing table. So I have never been to this office before. It's my first time closing here. So, but they've been very receptive. I mean, very professional, everything. So I probably would be doing more deals with them in the future. But I'm gonna give y'all the backstory on everything that's been happening with this deal. But I just really want to get this thing closed today, man. Really want to get this thing closed out today. I'm like kind of anxious. I'm anxious like I'm at the poker table or something. Like, this is my first deal, but it's always like that, man. It's always like that.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Do it in here.
Okay.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, and yourself, sir?
You all right?
It's my first time here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got a few more for you.
Yeah. Finally seen y'all boy close some deals. A lot of people don't make it to this step. All that walking the property and, you know, sending your mailers, making the phone calls, man. When you cross that finish line, that's what counts, man. So, you know, happy to be here, happy to make it to this point, you know. So, happy to make it to this point.
Well, now the buyer's fine about those letters or something. I don't even know. Just did a billing.
Thank you guys for moving so quickly, man. I really appreciate that.
Well, title must be all right on this one.
Yeah.
Here, sign that.
It's on this. Purchase HUD, sell HUD. That's a double close. Y'all seen it, bruh. Everybody on YouTube ain't closing deals. They got a lot of information, a lot of courses, but they don't make it to this stuff. So I just finished signing. I think I have to leave and then the buyers come in so they can sign and stuff because they, you know, social distancing. They probably don't want too many people in here. But yeah, this closing attorney was very professional, man. They were very fast. Very, you know, that's what you want as a investor. You want people that's gonna be thorough but do it quickly, you know. So yeah, I definitely will use them again in the future. Okay, y'all. So y'all just seen y'all boy close another deal. I'm gonna break down this deal for y'all. Not gonna tell you how much I made, man. It's not about me, man. It's not about me. But this process, man, like being a real estate investor, bro, it's not easy, man. I'll tell you that. You gotta be a good problem solver, y'all. I'm telling you, you gotta be a good problem solver. I can take this off now. You gotta be a good problem solver, man, because like when I tell you stuff be coming up and people, like some people are really difficult to work with, y'all. Let me tell y'all, man. Let me get in the car. It's windy out here. All right, y'all, so I'm back in the car. I'm out of the wind. It is really windy out there for some reason. But yeah, we just finished closing. Y'all, about this deal, man. You guys have seen this house. You guys saw this house in the earlier vlog. And that was the property me and Tony had walked. And originally, if you guys remember at the very beginning of that vlog, you know, I was trying to get the seller to actually owner finance that property for me. Okay. We've done business together. He actually owner financed another property that I own right now. He said he couldn't do it. Cool, no problem. So I had to quickly readjust and adjust my exit strategy. So I wanted to buy the property with owner finance it. He said he couldn't do it. So I was like, okay, what are my other, I have to go through my other options. I can fix it up and flip it. I could wholesale it. I could, you know. So I decided, just because of his time frame, looks like he really needed the money. He really needed to cash out this property. So I decided that I needed to wholesale this property. You guys saw the property wasn't in bad condition. Obviously it was really messy. The tenant left it messy, but structurally the house was not in, you know, bad condition. So I actually got multiple offers on the property. I should have brought the camera along when I was doing my inspections and stuff, but we actually got multiple offers on this property, and we were able to get our asking price, essentially, like literally fairly quickly. We got the property on, let's say we got the property under contract on Saturday. We had the buyers sign the contract and, you know, wire earnest money by like Tuesday. Okay, Monday or Tuesday. So it happened very quickly. Y'all, when I tell you it was like a closing attorney can kill your deal, listen, if you don't take nothing away from this video, understand that you need a good power team. A bad closing attorney can kill your deal. So not Chalker, but it was another closing attorney that I was working with. I've done business with them before in the past, closed multiple deals with them. I'm talking about more than 5 deals. That's what was a big shocker to me. And I told him, like, hey, I want to do this double close. It's an in and out deal. I mean, here's my purchase contract. Here's my disposition contract. And they were supposed to just, you know, run the numbers, run title, all of that. Y'all, when I tell you that took over 2 weeks, you guys have seen me in an earlier vlog when I closed the wholesale deal in like 5 days. It took them 2 weeks. I was like, hey, y'all got title back? They were like, yeah, we're reviewing title. Mind you, the sellers own this property for more than 10 years. Like, so it wouldn't be, I wouldn't suspect anything that would have just like popped up recently. You know what I mean? So I thought that was kind of strange. So they said they got title back. They were reviewing it. And then all of a sudden, the closing attorney, like I said, the person I've done business with before, was asking me to get the buyers to sign a contract amendment saying that I can use their funds to close the first transaction. And I'm like, wait a minute. You know, mind you, I've done this deal before. That's not how it's supposed to work. Anyway, because I had built such good rapport with them, they did it. They didn't mind signing the contract amendment. They knew that it's a double close. They knew it was a wholesale transaction. They're happy because they're getting a great deal. All my deals are good deals. I wouldn't even send out a deal if I didn't think it was a good deal. So they were like, yeah, we'll sign it. So long story short, we send her the contract amendment. She still has not provided the HUDs. She's still asking questions about, well, we have to let the seller know that we have to provide them a disclosure. And I'm just like, what are you doing? It's two separate, it's not an assignment. It's 2 separate transactions. It's none of the seller's business where we get our funds from. If, it's private money, if it's a double close, it's not the seller's business. So let me know in the comments below if y'all ever had a situation like that and how y'all handled it. But long story short, this closing attorney never sent the HUDs. I'm talking about, like, she even scheduled a closing day, and I'm like, hey, can you send out the HUD so everybody's in the loop, everybody knows, the numbers, so she never did that. And it just got to the point where her assistant emailed me and was just like, hey, such and such and such, how you want to move forward? And I was just like, you know what, y'all can just cancel title and close escrow. And the buyers had actually been they had already suggested that we use their closing attorney, Chalker, who y'all just saw me leave their office. They suggested that we use their closing attorney. He was telling me that they're very professional, which they are. They're very efficient, which they are. I can attest. I've used them now, and they were very professional. They took over. So pretty much we had to transfer the file from closing attorney A to Chalker. And that whole process took like 2.5 weeks, and it just add additional time and stress and delay to this transaction. We could have been closed this deal. Normally my wholesale deals, I close them in less than 7 to 10 days. This transaction, the closing attorneys were added time. When Chalker got the file, when these closing attorneys got the file, I kid you not, they had it title clear in like 3 days. And so if y'all don't take nothing away from this video, understand that you need a good power team. You need good closing attorneys. And I would strongly encourage you to vet them. Make sure that they can do a double close, that they're comfortable doing assignments. Ask them questions like, hey, if you're a new investor, ask them, hey, I'm a new investor. Have you guys done these transactions before in the past? You know, how much is your closing fees? Ask them. Don't be scared to vet these closing attorneys because they want your business. Honestly, I was actually embarrassed on the first closing attorney's behalf. I was embarrassed for them because the investor, the wholesaler in the transaction really should be your best friend, right? Because I'm bringing the seller to your office and I'm bringing a buyer to your office. And it's just up to you to give everybody a good experience. If you fail to do that, that's on you, you know? So now my buyer is like, yeah, I would never do business with those clowns, blase, blase. And you know, it just put a bad taste in everybody's mouth, you know? So I'm gonna just leave y'all with that. Luckily, like I said, I'm very blessed and I'm very fortunate that we were able to get this thing done today. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. Have y'all ever had an experience like this where you had to transfer closing attorneys? Have y'all ever had a closing attorney just kind of throw you a curveball? I'm very curious to know how you handled that situation. Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, my friends, peace.